testing, testing. Tes 1, 2. Testing. Tes, 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 tes. Hello. Satu, dua, tiga. Hello. Hello, hello. Good afternoon or good evening, whenever you are. Uh, I wanna ask, can you hear my voice and the background music clearly? Uh, I always put I always put background music in every one of my stream, but every time I watch my VOD, the recording after stream, I cannot hear the music at all. Even though during streaming I can clearly hear my music, but whenever I play the recording, the music didn't show up at all. So, can you hear the BGM? The music. Uh, that is kind of strange because the music it is the music is at max volume here. I wonder why. How about now? Can you hear the music? No. That's how about now? Too loud. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Huh. How about now? Little too loud still. Okay, okay, okay. That's good. Oh, okay, okay. Uh, what if I do this? Can you still hear it? Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, oh, that is strange. It seems that there's still some streaming setting that I'm still not familiar with. Well, I can try to check it at later date. Uh, please tell me if the music suddenly go away. Streaming is very, very, very confusing. Oh, so now it went away. Ah, how about now? Oh, uh, I see, I see. Well, it seems I have a little bit of experimenting to do, but later. So yeah, for today's stream, I'm doing something a little bit different. I am now drawing on my sketchbook. Usually I draw on big paper, but now I'm doing it in small sketchbook because I'm getting a little bit burnt out doing big artworks. So I think I'm taking a break from doing big artworks. Who's the character? Um, this is a character from Genshin Impact, the game, you know. Yaimiko. The very, very old Genshin characters. Yeah, actually following Genshin Impact even though I don't play it anymore. That I've seen quite a bit. Yeah. It's it is a pretty good gacha game and adventure game. And I played it quite a bit in the past and got halfway before I got burned out by all the dailies and everything because there are so much to do, and eventually I got tired of it, so I stopped halfway. Yeah. But nowadays I'm just following people playing it on YouTube because I'm still quite interested in the stories. The story is actually quite good, so yeah, I'm following it like watching an anime. I don't play video games that much anymore. Yeah, me too. Now, and my taste in games basically, you know, hasn't changed much. I'm pretty much just a casual gamer. Hmm. By the way, drawing this character will be quite a bit of challenge because of her color scheme. Yaimiko is pink color, like sakura color, cherry blossom. And that color is a little bit hard to create with watercolor. So we shall see. And actually like Genshin characters, but they are very hard to draw, especially the newer ones. Uh, Nowadays they have very complicated uh, hair design, uh, clothes and everything. Hmm. I don't know why every time I talk I sound out of breath every time, like I'm running a marathon or something, even though I'm just sitting there drawing, not doing anything. Probably just nerves. I'm still not used to talking this much anyway. So right now I'm preparing the color. Yeah, it is it is a lot of mixing and lot of washing. This thing is tiring sometimes. So right now I'm going to do wet on wet. So sec, I'm going to wet this entire paper first with water. You can see under the light, it's all shimmery, wet, nice and wet. And now I'm dropping my color. First, the face color. Oh, pink color. Uh, this character's hair color is very light pink, so I'm being very careful not to overdo it, the pink. Otherwise her hair will turn into maroon. That's not good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kinda burnt out of drawing recently. Probably a little bit of art block too. I still have a YouTube channel to maintain, and if I stop drawing too long at any point, I might not be able to pick up drawing again. So yeah, I kinda have to force myself to keep drawing even if I don't want to. But I think I'm gonna take it nice and slow from now on. You know, not doing anything too big. Now, wait for this layer to dry. It can take a while for this to dry, so I can apply the next color. This still wet. Usually people use hair dryer to dry their painting, but I'm too lazy to bring my hair dryer here. and it's kind of big, so I have to use hand fan. Maybe draw simple characters like Kirby. You're so obsessed with Kirby, huh? Uh, while I wait this to draw, please excuse me as I'm now trying to arrange my audio because right now you can hear the music, but on my side, I have to turn off my side of music so that the YouTube can hear the music. So I'm gonna Google real quick how to arrange the audio. Okay? Because it's kinda lonely not be able to hear the music. It seems I have to stream in silence today because I really don't know how to do audio. Ah, yeah, you can still hear the music. However, I have to turn off my side of music. Otherwise, your side of music will be cut off. So yeah, it seems I have to fix it another day. And now, back to drying the drawing. It takes a while to dry, which is good for people doing watercolor painting. By the way, this one, I did this yesterday. Uh, Sometimes I like to draw without streaming, so I can just relax and focus on drawing. But ever since I start streaming, drawing alone feels kind of lonely, you know. By the way, I thought you don't have class on Saturday, so you still have class Saturday here? Plus, I'm work right now. See, I see. Mm. Achieved a grade for 2 of my classes, A minus in both. That's good, that's good. So, does it mean you are finished with semester or what? And until the fall. Ooh, I see. I'm also not doing too well health-wise this week, mainly because of the weather. This past few weeks has been very, very hot in Indonesia, but few days it will be hot, and then the next day it'll be raining hard, so it cooled down. But the next day it became hot again. So yeah, it seems that my body cannot really handle that much temperature change, you know. How hot has it been? Well, If I have to guess, it's about 37 degrees Celsius plus 32. So maybe it's around 80 in Fahrenheit, I think. Uh, so yeah, one day it's hot, and then about 2 days later it's cold, and then cold and rainy, and then the next day it back to hot again. So yeah, crazy weather. Degrees Fahrenheit. See, I see. Thank goodness it is in Fahrenheit, because in Celsius we all be melting already. How cold does it get? Well, not really cold, more like wet and humid. Maybe it cools down around 23 or 25 Celsius anyway. So yeah, I've been feeling very, very fatigued and dizzy and a little bit nausea because of the heat and the cold. Well, it's just that time of the year. Yeah, this time of the year is supposed to be like hot season. Yeah, I say hot season even though Indonesia is hot all year round. But this is the season of very, very hot weather. And I feel like world like the world climate is getting hotter and hotter every year. Like everywhere in the world. Mm, about 40 degrees Celsius over here. How? Isn't it like summer for the four season countries? There's been all over the place, right? So, do you have any hot days at all? It was hot. 21 Celsius. Oh, that's freezing for us here. That's short weather for us. Right? Same. Uh, I actually can tolerate cold weather more than hot, and that sounds surprising for someone from Southeast Asia. But yeah, I remember when I first started working here. The station outside in the freezing cold at like 5 a.m. Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy. In minus 15. Wow. Dang. How do you survive with minus 50, huh? I'm dead. Are you secretly a polar bear or something? Or maybe a penguin? Because there's no way. It was so very windy. Ooh. Because you're with someone jogging in shorts outside. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I think I saw a similar thing when I was in Australia. Sledding with some friends, and one of my friends went to the snow without a jacket on. Ooh. But -2, that's crazy. You know, I've been to winter countries before, and I absolutely love the snow and the cold. But every time I went there, I feel like I just want to, stay indoor and maybe drink some hot chocolate, not going outside at all. But since I was on vacation, yeah, I had to go outside because staying indoors was a waste. Yes, hot chocolate is warm. I know, right? Even here, it's, you know, like Like rainy and cold days, hot chocolate is the best. With or without marshmallow? I actually probably will prefer no marshmallow because I'm not really a fan of toppings or fillings in my drinks. Uh, because I'm also not a fan of boba. I like my drink, you know, drinks. Oh, how about pulp in orange juice? Actually love orange juice with pulp because it is as fresh as it can be. I hate pulp. Well, I think it depends on the pulp of the pulp because sometimes the pulp can be very sweet. The feeling of if I hate. Yeah, I see. I like boba. I think for milk tea, I like brown sugar, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of boba in general. But for like milk tea with brown sugar, yeah. To help a film a boxing match last time. Ooh, film a boxing match like you record it with camera on site or something. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. What kind of boxing match? My friend has these meta glasses that can record footage. Oh, I think I've heard of those before. Like the glasses that you can just press the button and it will just record automatically, right? Yeah, those. Ooh, that's so cool. fun. Yeah, yeah, I bet, I bet. Huh? This is gonna close my eyes. Also, you also went the boxing as well, like as as the challenger, maybe, so to speak. Yeah, sometimes it's crazy. Online and you can follow him. I see. It's fun. Yeah, yeah. I bet, I bet. Really a fan of getting hit. Well, if you are a fan of getting hit, then I have a serious question for you. I think I got the shade of pink right, because last time I do this, I turned the pink hair into maroon, which is not ideal, but right now I think I got it. The pink perfect like cherry blossom. Got punched in the throat another match. Man, you're really, really something, aren't you? Yeah, well, I usually avoid a situation where I got hit. So, yeah, I don't think I know how it feels, and I hope I never will have to feel it. It hurt to chew for a day. And that is another reason for me to not getting punch anywhere in my face, because not being able to eat is kind of suck for me. We were having helmet too, but my friend hit me so hard it loosened it. Well, maybe you should have super glue the helmet to your head or something so it wouldn't come loose. A few of us had bled. Damn, that's so hardcore. In below the belt or the back of the head. Safety first, I see. Damn, that's crazy. We've met some interesting people. Carried a gun? He said when he was surprised, he was gonna jump him. He said if he didn't, he did which we haven't collaborated with him. Yeah. You should stay away from people like that. It is dangerous, as our mom said. It's a dangerous world out there. He was also a chicken dealer. That's crazy. Crazy, I say. Yet, well, I think it's because most girls have common sense, you know? You saying men are dumb? Well, not really, but sometimes from my experience, men don't use their head often, you know? Especially if they already have partners. Uh, they will ask even the simplest thing to their spouse, like, what should I eat today? Where should I go today? What should I wear for today? We need guidance. Yeah. Is your husband like that? Yeah, most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. By the way, he's right next to me, and thank God he doesn't understand English. The perks of learning second language. You can just talk in secret. Hello, Jenny's husband. Oh no, he's next to me gaming, playing FIFA, I think. So yeah. Right now, his focus is just scoring goals. No, nothing else matters. FIFA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The last time I played FIFA is when I was 5 years old. Soccer fan? Yeah, a little bit. He follows like every World Soccer tournament. And I used to be a fan of soccer back in middle school, but right now, not so much. It may be just me, but I felt like soccer has just turned into like celebrity entertainment, you know? Like we're focusing more on the players, like, you know, personal life, as if they are some Hollywood stars. And I'm not really fan of like gossips or paparazzi, so yeah. Yeah, I said that I used to be soccer fan back in middle school. Like now, not so much. And I feel like soccer has turned into like celebrity entertainment. Like we focus more on like the players' personal life. Like they were some Hollywood stars, you know. So I heard more about their drama more than like, you know, like the soccer part. Or maybe it's just me. But in sports, a lot of my friends are, especially silver. Yeah, I don't play soccer myself, but I just love watching the tournament like World Cup and such. Back when World Cup still a fun thing to watch, you know. But now not so much, not so much. Used to play with my friends. I suck at it. Yeah, me too, me too. Like in elementary school, where every kid has to have to play sports to be active, you know. Because back then we we don't we didn't have tablets and video game much. We have to play outside. I'm alright at badminton. Oh yeah, badminton is what's popular around me right now. But even then, I don't know. Nowadays, I have no interest in playing sports. I just exercise at home most of the time. Because nowadays I just prioritize resting at home rather than going outside and socialize. And my husband is the same as me. Pickleball. Oh yeah, I feel like pickleball is gaining popularity in Indonesia in recent months. So many pickleball like arena open in the city. Be right back. I have to go to the toilet and clean my paint water. What do you think of this is? I think the color is pretty good, but I think I overdid it with the color. Now it's kinda maroony shade. Good. Okay, okay. Good to know, good to know. So, how's work today? Anything interesting at your work? In my car for 10 hours in person and web traffic done. I see, I see. Well, yeah, same boring as you. Other than today, someone like a customer just stole a papaya from our tree. Is that interesting enough? Yeah, I mean, so basically this customer asked us to borrow the toilet. So he asked to go to the toilet in the back of the store, and lo and behold, he just plucked two papayas of our trees. and just walked off. And I didn't notice because we were busy, and some people saw him walking out with two papayas, but they just assumed that we gave it to him. So nobody said anything until we just noticed that two papayas that were supposed to be on the tree suddenly went missing. Yeah. Oh damn. One sec. Looks like my camera is disconnected. One sec. Player. Well, the one we tackled just our store employees because they noticed him walking out with two papayas and just assumed that we gave him permission to pick the papaya. So we just say to them, next time you saw it, then you say something. Yeah, something like that. Do you put up a picture of him and label him a thief? Yeah, we should. I think we should. This is the papaya thief. Many smaller ones. Well, the fact that he what he took is papayas that technically uh is not really our the goods in our store. So basically he just steal our food. So maybe, yeah, we should put him on the wanted list. Yeah. Good idea. Nice. It's similar to happen a friend of mine stepdad yesterday. came to the restaurant when he worked and demanded good heroes of punch and strength. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I see. So here and there and very, very, very fine. You ever shoplifted? Are you? Damn! What a conclusion. Something like yours. Yeah. Be sure to lock your papaya tree too, if you have any. Or any tree even, because I will come and steal your tree. For stealing money. Wow. And then what happened to them? Did they get caught or something? They got arrested. Nice. item. Yeah, I bet. Awesome. Uh, may I ask why you shoplift? Because you don't have money or something? My Wi-Fi is bad. Yeah. Me too. Me too. My connection has been horrible these past few days, and I don't know why. I don't do it anymore. I feel like everyone has that urge at some point in their life. Maybe mainly in teenage years, I think. That still has that urge. Wow, crazy. Forget stuff all the time. Wow. You ever shoplifted? Well, no. I was raised with very strict rules. If I ever got caught something like that, my parents will definitely send me to my grave themselves. So yeah, I've never done that. I know, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did, you did. My criminal tendency on it. Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. Don't know if weather can affect the connection or not, but sometimes my connection went bad if the weather is bad. Okay. Well, I think I will end my stream right about now because first my drawing is already finished and also I want to fix my audio issue. I I just realized that my audio has issues. So yeah, I think I'll end my stream. Okay, now. So thank you so much for coming and accompanying me while I'm drawing. Uh, I'll see you again this time around Wednesday next week. This time. So yeah.
Yeah, me too, me too. Thank you so much. Okay, so see you next week. Bye.